Hello, everybody. Andrea Twarowski here with Dentalelle Tutoring. So I have had some questions about the dental hygiene program, and not so much what it's about, but how intense it is. So I talked about your different courses you will be taking. I have talked about how to apply. I have talked about how to stay in the program. But what I haven't talked about is the little things behind it that you have to keep in mind. And here is one of them. And this is a common thing where I noticed when I was in the program, a lot of students didn't make it because this was one of the rules, if you will, of how to stay in the program. And it's not to call in sick. If you call in sick every week, you will be kicked out of the program. Things happen, people get sick. But the thing about the dental hygiene program is that if you miss a day or 2 days or 3 days, you will fall behind and it will be so much harder to catch up. And when you're in your program, you need to maintain, depending on your school, either a 70% or 80 average in all of your classes. So if you miss 3 days, having to catch up is a lot harder. You will have to pick up extra homework assignments. You will have to study more. All of that. Another thing that students ask me is, should they have either a part-time job or a full-time job? Now, I did have a job, but that's because I just simply didn't have the money to not have a job. Like, I simply needed one. I needed a job to pay for food. I needed a job to pay for rent. So I didn't really have a choice. If I did have a choice, it would have been so much easier for me to not work. But obviously, I survived. So it is possible to have a job and be in school at the same time. It's just a lot harder for you. But you tend to know a little bit more and you tend to appreciate it a little more, if I can say that, because you do understand why you have to pick time to study. Because if you go to school and you work, then you have to be very selective of your time. You have to find time to study. You have to find time to have some fun too, but you will understand time management a lot more than somebody else who maybe didn't have to worry about that. Or if I can say, you will understand time management a lot quicker, and that will help you in the long run. But all in all, if you don't have to work, don't work while you're in the dental hygiene program because it can be very difficult. Now I am actually helping students, if you are interested, sell some lip sense as their sort of part-time opportunity, because you do make money selling it. So I'll just go into that a tiny bit. And I wish that I had had this opportunity when I was in school, was to kind of do something on the side where I could work from home selling something and making a commission. So that's exactly what it is. And that's what I help students do. Because I am also I've been selling lip sense for, I'd say since the beginning of the year. And I need help because I sell a ton of it. I am having so much fun. Like, how it started was I was just simply wearing the lip sense because it doesn't come off when you're at work. It is amazing. And people would come to me wanting to purchase it. So I was actually making more money selling lip sense than I was working as a dental hygienist. So what I thought was, well, I can help students do the same thing. So then hopefully you do not have to work, full time per se. So if this is something you are interested in, let me know. I am more than happy to help. But anyways, moving on. So another thing that students ask me is, how hard is the program? It's hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's a tough program, but it's worth it if you want it. If you want to work hard, you can do it, because obviously I have done it. In fact, if you have watched some of my other videos, I took the program twice because the first time I took the program, my school shut down 3 weeks before we were supposed to graduate. So I took the whole program twice. So clearly I had loved it. I said, this is what I want to do. No matter what, I'm going to do it. So yes, it's hard, but anything that's worth it is hard. It's not easy stuff, right? So yes, it's hard, but I can help you. That is why I became a tutor. So if you need help, you guys, I can tutor you. I have a program called the Dentalelle Student Program, where while you are still in school, sign up so that I can help you. We tutor online twice a month. You have what am I trying to say? You have full access to the entire curriculum inside the membership login system. So you have all of the topics, all of the modules, all of the mock exams. You have lectures, you have everything, because it's one thing to read the notes from school and to read the textbook, but sometimes you just want to read something else, something that's a little more exciting, because if you try to read the textbook too much, you will fall asleep and you will be bored. So sometimes it's just helpful to look at somebody else's notes, and I've been tutoring for 13 years now, so a long time, so I am more than happy to help. So yes, the program's hard, but I can make it so much easier for you. So I talked about not calling in sick. When I was in school, I was never sick, actually. If I was sick, I was either sick only in the morning or only in the afternoon, because I didn't want to miss too much. But as far as I can remember, I was not sick, because you just didn't have the chance, right? What else? And yes, you will have to study every day, let me tell you. So even the first day of the program, you will probably have to study at least a couple hours that night. So don't think your first day is going to be easy, because it won't be. So yeah, guys, I hope that helped. I can't think of any other common questions, but if you think of anything, let me know. And thank you so much for watching.